Leicester, a modest city in England's heartland. No glamour, no fame, just quiet streets and gentle people. Yet this unassuming place would soon write one of football's most dazzling chapters. Their team, Leicester City, was once a quiet name. No stars, no fortune, just fighters for survival. In the 2014-15 season, after 31 rounds, they sat rock bottom, 3 points adrift from safety, dismissed as doomed. But a small miracle unfolded. Under manager Nigel Pearson, they won 7 of their last 9. The King Power roared each weekend as fans dared to believe. Their team might just stay alive in the Premier League. Soon after survival, Pearson was suddenly sacked over board conflicts. Fans were stunned, players silent. Who would guide them now? Who could keep that fragile flame alive? Then came Claudio Ranieri. He arrived with a gentle smile and a simple creed: joy, discipline, togetherness. "I want my players to enjoy football," he told reporters, "and maybe earn pizza for a clean sheet." His brief was humble: just keep them up. British bookies sneered. Leicester to win the title, 5-1. Odds fit only for daydreamers. That summer's transfers were puzzle pieces. Kanté from Caen, Okazaki from Mainz, Fuchs from Schalke, Huth from Stoke, Dyer on loan from Swansea. No stars, just perfect fits, hungry to prove themselves. Season opener, August 8, 2015, the King Power exploded. Leicester 4-2 Sunderland. Vardy struck first, Mahrez bagged a brace. Albrighton finished it. A joyous start to an unimaginable journey. A week later at Upton Park, another win, 2-1 over West Ham. Okazaki lightning fast, Mahrez on target again. 2 straight victories, England began to take notice. But every fairy tale faces trials. After their bright start, Leicester drew 3 straight, then lost 2-5 to Arsenal. Headlines asked, is Leicester's bubble about to burst? No one knew that stumble was just the first step of real magic. After that defeat, Ranieri didn't rage. He gave his players a few days off, saying, rest, then fight again. From that point, everything shifted. Leicester played like dreamers who refused to lose focus. They dropped out of the League Cup, choosing to save their legs for the league. "One target is enough," said Ranieri. That target would soon lead them straight into history. From match week 8 to 17, Leicester were unbeaten. 10 games, 8 wins, 2 draws. They beat Chelsea, held Manchester United. England began to ask, what on earth is happening with this team? At the heart of the storm was Jamie Vardy, the factory worker turned goal machine. 11 consecutive matches, a new Premier League record. Each celebration screamed the same truth: I belong here. And Riyad Mahrez was the artist. He danced past defenders, every touch a note in a song of magic. The King Power crowd rose in awe with every glide and strike. January 2016 brought a slowdown, only 1 win in 5. Yet Leicester stayed top as giants stumbled. The dream hadn't died, it was only catching its breath. Then came destiny. Leicester 2-0 Liverpool. Vardy's thunderous long volley made all of England rise. It wasn't just a goal, it was a declaration. Leicester could be champions. At the Etihad, a cold February day turned to fire. Leicester demolished millionaires Manchester City 3-1. Huth with 2 headers, Mahrez with a solo masterpiece. A stunned nation whispered, is this real? Only Arsenal managed to beat them home and away. But that couldn't stop Leicester's march. Each setback made them sharper, calmer, more unbreakable. In goal, Kasper Schmeichel stood strong like his father before him. Ahead, Morgan and Huth formed a steel wall. Fuchs and Simpson patrolled the flanks tirelessly, machines in human form. Midfield belonged to N'Golo Kanté, the omnipresent engine. He stole balls like a whisper, passed with surgical precision. Next to him, Drinkwater's long diagonals split defenses apart. On the left, Albrighton's work rate. On the right, Mahrez's wizardry. Up front, Vardy, an arrow waiting to strike. Leicester were a small orchestra, no soloists, yet harmony everywhere. From week 23 to 35, 10 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. Each passing week made the dream feel realer. The king power became a fortress that giants dreaded. By spring, belief turned to fire. Leicester fans sang, "We're going to win the league." And for the first time, it wasn't a joke. Match week 36 at Old Trafford, a 1-1 draw. Wes Morgan's thunderous header kept Leicester top. The title was now within reach. Only one more miracle needed. May 2nd, 2016. Leicester's players gathered at Jamie Vardy's house, TV on, watching Chelsea versus Tottenham. If Spurs failed to win, Leicester would be champions. Spurs led 2-0. Then Chelsea roared back. Hazard curled in the equalizer, 2-2. The final whistle blew, and Leicester erupted in tears. England had a new champion. The city exploded in joy. People poured into the streets, singing, hugging, crying. The once-forgotten club had made the whole world bow in awe. Mahrez was named Player of the Year. Ranieri, Manager of the Season. Leicester hadn't just won, they'd conquered hearts with purity, belief, and beautiful simplicity. No superstars, no fortune, only faith, discipline, and hunger. Leicester proved that in football, the most irrational dreams can be the most beautiful. Ranieri said, "We may not be the best, but we are the most united." That was Leicester's secret. Team before self, heart before fame. From the small King Power Ground, a message spread worldwide. No one is too small to dream big. Leicester became a symbol of belief, of pure football, where anything is possible. A year before, they fought to survive. A year later, they ruled England. 13 months. That's all it took to turn a dream into a legacy. Leicester City, the story not just of football, but of life itself, where belief beats the odds and ordinary people do extraordinary things. Even now, people call it the modern-day fairy tale, a true one, written in sweat, tears, and the roar of thousands. Leicester's road to glory had no magic spells, only belief, work, and fire in their hearts. That's why the world wept when they lifted that trophy. From underdogs to global inspiration, Leicester reminded us, in football, as in life, nothing is impossible. Because sometimes miracles aren't magic, they're people who never stop believing. Leicester City are living proof. Leicester City's story didn't end with a trophy. It ended with a lesson, that in a world full of limits, belief is the one force strong enough to break them. No one knows when the next miracle will come, but everyone knows this. If we keep believing and fighting, as Leicester once did, somewhere out there, the impossible is waiting to be written again.